Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm Skylar.
Recently, we decided to start watching Bob's Burgers to see what it was all about.
And it didn't take us long to become completely obsessed with the show.
But one of the things we love the most about the show is the brilliant end credit sequences.
Which is why we created this podcast.
Each week, we're going episode by episode to talk about the elaborate end credits.
We're excited to have you join us right here on Bob's Credits.
We'll make sure the Bob's Burgers end credits get the credit they're due.
All right!
Chip, chipperoo, you know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, chipperoo.
Okay, I love it.
Because the Beatles are everywhere right now.
They're back.
They got back. They got back for Get Back on Disney Plus.
Just tell the folks about it if they haven't heard about this new series.
Everyone should know, but it's like you are a fly on the wall during this Get Back recording session, practice session, rehearsal session. Hours and hours and hours of just watching the Beatles hang out and write songs and be the Beatles.
Mesmerizing.
Yes.
It shouldn't be interesting.
It's 8 hours long, is that right?
But they're different episodes.
And I think the original cut was like 18 hours long, and it sounds like it's boring, but it is super interesting.
It's so fascinating, and Paul McCartney just like pulls songs out of thin air.
It's incredible.
It is.
I don't know how he does
incredible. So that's on Disney Plus. Highly recommend. Loved that Chip Chipperoo.
They didn't pay us to promote that, but they should.
They could.
Hey, Disney Plus. Hey, is Bob's on Disney Plus yet? I feel like it should be eventually.
I know it got taken off.
I know it's on
Netflix.
Hulu. I don't know who has what deal right now, but yeah.
It's always changing.
I'm just trying to find a segue into Bob's Burgers. This is a podcast about Bob's Burgers.
Welcome.
It's about the end credits to Bob's Burgers.
Is this going well?
I think so.
I think so. How about this? Hi, y'all. Welcome back to episode... blah, blah, blah.
Wait, I was just going to say, that sounds more like our like Friday Night Lights podcast.
Oh, I forgot about our Friday Night Lights
We do have a secret
podcast.
Friday Night Lights
it's
podcast.
Called Tales of Tammy Taylor.
Yeah, and it's really just me and Skylar talking to each other every night.
And I have that huge-ass glass of white wine that...
Amy Schumer has in that skit.
to parody Tammy Taylor.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 67 of Bob's Credit. We are going to be going undercover in today's episode. But before we do...
We have some patrons to thank and to make burger pun names of. So...
If for some reason this is your first episode, if you sign up for our Patreon, you not only get a shout out, but Max is turning your name into a burger pun.
A burger pun. Excuse me.
The maestro.
He has to get his voice. He does the chip chipperoos, and then he's got to get his voice ready for these burger puns. So our first patron we have to thank is Maddie Carroll. Maddie, thank you so much. Your pun name is the Crawdaddy Carroll Burger. Little crawdad on a burger. You gotta get the meat out of there.
Southern.
Yes.
Okay, I had one for her too. First of all, thank you, Maddie. My burger for her would be the Maddie Melt with escarole burger.
With escarole burger. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But get it? It's like Maddie Melt, Patty Melt.
Yours is also more of like a fancy foodie joint burger.
Well, I hope yours is a fancy foodie joint because I'm not having crawfish on a burger at
a diner. Would you get like a shrimp or crab omelet at a diner?
No.
I have done that before, so I'm just gonna say it's fine. Okay.
Thank you, Maddie.
Thank you, Maddie. Our next patron we have to thank is Chris Parsons, who is now going to be known as... I'm so proud of this one.
Okay,
Chris,
I'm excited.
Chris, keep his last name in mind here. It's the Chris P. Fried Onions Burger.
I love it.
Crispy.
Ooh, what is it? Crispy?
The Chris P. Fried Onions Burger.
Oh, I love a crunch on my burger. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris, for that excellent
inspiration.
Yes. Thank you for having
And
me.
thank you so much.
And our final patron is Gal Hazer, who is now going to be the Galfalfa Sprouts Hazer Burger.
Oh, Gal is one of our greatest fans, and you put alfalfa sprouts on his burger?
I like alfalfa sprouts.
Okay.
Sprouts. Thank you very much. So Gal, don't let her say that your burger sucks, because I love alfalfa sprouts. It's on a sandwich, on a burger top. Oh, I love it.
You'll have a great side of fries.
I just eat it. I eat them plain.
You do?
They're fun. Yeah.
Thank you, Gal.
Gal was with me over at Credit Score, my other podcast, where we went through the end credits. The beginning and end credits for all types of movies and TV shows was the inspiration for Bob's Credits. This was a spin-off initially. So, Gal, thank you for supporting us over here. He's been very active in our Discord, which is new, by the way, on Patreon. All of our Patreon subscribers get access to our Discord, where we're starting a nice little Bob's Burgers community. It's starting to be a lot of fun over there. We chat about all sorts of things.
Best side character, recent episodes.
Yeah.
Max is going to create some Bob's Burgers emojis for us over there.
I've already started creating some, and the first emoji I created over there is Biscuit as a Bob's character, our dog Biscuit.
I mean,
emoji. It's great.
I loved it. So if you want to support us on Patreon, you get a shout out, you get extra episodes. We have some great plans for it in the future, so hop on over there. And our latest episode over on Patreon is What Else You Should Be Watching. It's one of our franchises.
We want to tell people, sorry, I don't.
Yeah, for it's one of our franchises for extra episodes. And this is the holiday episode, and we guarantee you that there will be 4 holiday movies that you have not yet watched.
Yes.
One's a TV show.
Yeah, we like to kind of like find deeper cuts and suggest things that we think most people will really enjoy, especially if you're a Bob's fan, kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we're TV lovers. I think you'll appreciate the Rex. All right.
We've got
more puns.
We've got some things to get into now.
Okay.
We've got Bob pun or Max pun.
Let's do it.
Okay. Are you ready for your purse? Are you ready for your first pun, Skylar?
I sure am.
The Freedom of Choice burger comes with bok choy.
Bob.
Yes. Your next pun is, I know why the Cajun burger sings.
Oh. Bob.
Yes. Your next pun is,
Did not expect Bob's to have a Maya Angelou.
oh, I totally
reference.
do. Oh, totally. I totally would. Your next pun is the Osei Cayenne UC burger.
Bob.
Max.
Oh, okay.
And your final pun is about a soy burger.
Max.
Yes.
I know we both love that movie so much. So
Great book, too.
great book too. I actually haven't read it, but you've told me a lot of times, and I trust you there.
Nick Hornby, who also wrote High Fidelity, also a great movie.
What a great career.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Should we get into this episode? I think it's time.
I'm really excited for this episode, so yes.
Me too. Skylar, can we have the title and synopsis for Season 5, Episode 7, please?
Sure. The title is Tina Tailor Soldier Spy. There's a mole in Thunder Girl Troop 119, and so Tina goes undercover to get to the bottom of it. Not a boy bottom, the truth. Louise, of course, wants in too, and so the mole patrol is born. Gene, too, requests a mole roll. So naturally, he goes diving for clues, but gets distracted by garbage.
Sometimes I don't know when you're done. It's like it's a dramatic pause.
You should be listening to me in case I mess up.
Oh, but that's my coffee sip time. We've already been through this.
No, but I've made mistakes in these, and you don't catch them because you're doing your Max World thing.
My Max World is coffee and looking at the fun facts I have coming up.
Yeah.
This episode came out on December 14th, 2014. It was written by Holly Schlesinger and directed by Don McKinnon. Why are you so excited about this episode? Because it's a phenomenal episode?
Because it's really good, and I didn't know it was this good. I mean, we've seen it a handful of times. Like most of y'all, we are on our umpteenth watch of this series. But as we sat down, I did not know if this was a favorite of mine or not. And I thoroughly enjoyed rewatching this episode. I thought it was fantastic.
Same. I agree. There's something about when we sit down to watch for the podcast where it's like, okay, focus. What is this the funniest episode? Where are those one-liners? Where are those zingers? Who's on? Who's off? Who's, I'm really zoned in.
Wow.
And this is a very, 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 very enjoyable episode.
What do I got to do to get you as zoned in on me and my episode descriptions as the episode?
We got to have a whole podcast about your episode descriptions, and then I'll have to sit and really focus. Yeah.
Okay. It's such a fantastic episode. One of the things I love, Tina going undercover, Louise doing it her own way, Tina getting annoyed by that. But what I didn't realize on my first couple watches is actually Tina and Louise get to switch worlds a little bit. And at the end of the episode, Tina's like, you can be in my troupe if you want. And she's like a little shy about it, but she liked it. And then Tina gets to be the mastermind for once. And so it's like Boys for Now, which they each kind of, Louise gets to experience Tina's world, vice versa. Do you think that's fair to say, or is that a stretch?
No, totally. I totally agree with you. I also want to point out that, just to kick off kind of like some fun facts as we're talking about this episode, that the title, Tina Tailor Soldier Spy, is a parody of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, which is a book and movie with Gary Oldman that came out a while back. I remember when it came out, it was like
I so remember when it came out because I couldn't ever get it right, the title.
Yeah. And everyone was talking about it. And then it just kind of like this. It's one of those movies that's like, when the year it comes out, everyone's like, oh, you got to see this movie. And then afterwards, you never hear about it again.
Yeah. Is it an undercover situation, or you didn't see it either?
I assume there's a spy situation. I assume maybe someone hems clothing for the tailor.
Really?
No, I don't know. I'm just making that up. I have no idea. Tinker, someone messes things up, and there's a soldier.
My brain I'm like going back to that period in my life. My brain's hurting now. Let's go back to the episode.
Okay. What else do you want to discuss about the episode here?
Besides that I love it, I have a few notes.
Okay. Hit me with some of them. I'm listening. I'm zeroed in on you.
Oh, good.
I can't wait for
I'm just going to read them as I've written them on my mini notepad. Detective Louise! ! One of the things we're going to do on our Patreon, we are going to dive into fan theories. And one of them will be what the kids evolve into, or like what their careers are as adults. I'm putting my money down. I think Louise might become a detective because this is the second episode. The first was Turkey in a Can. This is the second episode that she goes all detective, and she has the boards and the string pointing to all the suspects, and I'm going to that's my theory. I'm throwing it on the table.
She's like Charlie in the Pepe Sylvia
exactly
classic meme from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Nice Rice. On Instagram, they just did that
mashup.
They did a
mashup, right.
Yeah.
We love Nice Rice Designs on Instagram. Go follow them, please. Okay, that's interesting. Louise, a detective, but she's supposed to take over the restaurant. We know that. So,
but that's her cover.
Oh, okay.
I like that. She flips burgers by day.
Detective by night.
Fights crime by night.
Oh, I like it. Okay, so she's more superhero than a detective.
Maybe.
So we get a lot of voice actors. We get some returning, some new who will be recurring. My favorite one is that we get Jodie back, who was from Slumber Party in season 4, episode 9, the germaphobe, voiced by the amazing Rachel Dratch. Always hilarious.
I am so glad that they decided to put her in this Girl Scout troop.
Me too.
And focus in on her.
She's great to have in these group settings because she's such a germaphobe. And obviously when you're around other people and stuff, there's going to be germs and you're going to be grossed out. And In another fun display of continuity on Bob's.
Ooh.
Jody is riding in Ginny's car. Ginny is the troop master for Thunder Girls. Or troop leader. I don't know if she's master. She won't put her butt down in the seat, just like when Bob took her home because she doesn't want to
I did not notice that. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, but let's rewind a second. What is a troop master?
I don't know.
That is freaking dark.
Yeah.
That's cult shit right there.
Hey, look, I'm not going to say that the Girl Scouts isn't a cult or is a cult or not. It could be. I don't know.
Cookie pyramid scheme.
I don't know. But speaking of that troop master, troop leader, this is the first appearance of Ginny, the troop leader.
Uh-huh.
She's voiced by Brooke Dillman, who does a number of voices throughout the series here and there, just not even regular characters, but voices left and right.
I'm not familiar with her.
She's been in a lot of things, but I recognize her most as the blind date that Pam sets Michael up with in the chair model episode of The Office. I think she's her landlady.
I love her, and I want to slap Michael.
Michael is so mean to her in that episode.
The worst. I want to take this woman out to coffee after that. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I think something I really enjoy is learning about actors' careers when they're not when they're not stars. It's really cool to see these prolific careers that people have, even though you don't recognize their name. Totally.
And especially with Bob's, as we've noticed, they fit in this world of rotating comedic actors who are all on these great comedic shows because it's all this same circle of actors who came up kind of in improv together or, around the same time together. So that's why they're all popping up on Bob's.
I love that. When she approaches Tina in her black sweatsuit, I don't know why I think that black sweatsuit is so fantastic.
In the alley?
Yeah, she put that sweatsuit on. It just makes me laugh so much.
She knew she doesn't have to be creepy and hiding out, and that was her choice.
I love it.
Another voice we get is Julie, who is one of the girls in the troop.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually made appearances since season 1, not necessarily with speaking lines, but she's probably most notable as one of Courtney Wheeler's friends.
Oh.
So in the unbearable likeness of Jean, she's one of the ones when they're trying to figure out.
Woman.
Yeah, and they were trying to figure out who likes Jean, and she's one of the ones that they're searching through. She's voiced by Melissa Barden-Galsky, who was production coordinator on the show from 2011 2018.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Just a fun little fact there for you. The last fun fact I have for you is when Gene tries to add himself to the list of suspects for the person who's the mole and
with the horses.
Yes.
Okay.
He pastes his name onto Tina's chariot doll from the Equestronauts.
Call back, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil anything, but ooh boy, do we have another Equestronauts callback in the credits of this episode.
Yeah, and we're working on an Equestronauts merchandise type thing.
Oh, you went there.
Merchandise is coming. I'm just going to say.
That is so great about the horse. I would have not, I wasn't looking that hard. I wasn't as focused in as you were.
Yeah, well, I definitely noticed that on my own, and that information did not come from the fandom page.
No internet help.
Online, yes, yeah. I definitely noticed that was that specific chariot doll on my own.
Did you notice Jody hovering in the car? Because for some reason I didn't.
I did not.
Okay.
I'm very disappointed I didn't, and I want to go back and see it.
Yeah,
now.
Me too. Do you have any more fun facts? Because I have a few more notes.
Yeah, tell me. I mean, I don't have any. Tell me what you've got there, and then we'll get into the credits.
These are my official notes.
Okay, I see them.
Mm-hmm.
They're very official.
In bold, with an exclamation point, I have lanyards.
Okay, just lanyards.
Mm-hmm. They make lanyards, and I just have to say, I loved making lanyards so much.
Bold lanyards. They're fun to make, but they're so ugly. I'm sorry.
Oh, but they're so nostalgic now.
Totally, but you give them to your friends, and they're like this plastic junk hanging off your backpack.
They're friendship bracelets. Thank you very much.
No, friendship bracelets are friendship bracelets.
You can have a friendship lanyard.
You
absolutely can.
I ended all my friendships at had lanyards in them.
No one gave you a lanyard. That's why you're bitter about this.
That's so true.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't play to my heart. Wait, is this the episode where... You guys, I forgot a sentence from my synopsis.
Oh, God.
And this is your fault.
It's
because
my
if you
fault?
had been listening, you could have been like, hey,
What's the sentence?
what's the B story?
You got to throw it in now.
Meanwhile, Linda goes blonde.
Oh, we forgot about that whole aspect of the
whole aspect of this
episode.
episode. It is upsetting. It throws me off my equilibrium.
It's so weird. It's too blonde.
It is yellow.
It's the same color as Jean's shirt, we noticed.
The exact color of his shirt and also of her shoes.
Yeah, it's too much.
And Gretchen goes brunette.
And she looks great.
And she looks great.
Oh, love it. I love
poor
a brunette
Linda.
Gretchen. Yeah.
So on that note, Linda goes blonde because she saw gray hair. And the burger of the day is Cajun Gracefully burger.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, that's a play to the theme of the episode. But then I went one step deeper, and it also relates to Tina because Tina's no longer in her troupe because she's kind of aged out and they don't think her old school ways are cool. And she feels like me talking about TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, you're Cajun gracefully over there.
Thank you.
And I think also one of the other burgers for this episode was Blondes Have More Fungus burger or something.
Yeah.
So Bob was definitely in a specific he was taking his home life
and putting it into his work.
Yeah, putting it on the chalkboard there.
Linda is so funny in this episode.
It is pretty funny.
Yeah. That's really all I have besides the fact that the mean troop, I forget their number.
257.
257 is hysterical.
Yeah.
They're terrifying and hysterical, and I love them.
I agree. And they'll be back.
They'll be back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll see them again.
Louise fits in so well. Like that's why I think she might be a detective. Louise can kind of go into any situation and fit in.
She's really
not
good at
scared of anything.
You're right. Should we get to the end credits? Okay, so the last couple moments, or the last moment before the end credits, is just kind of Louise and Tina sharing a little moment. How many times?
I love a sister moment.
How many times should I say moment before we play this?
I didn't even notice.
Okay, I did.
Well, I made this friendship bracelet for you.
I'm not really a jewelry person.
You don't have to wear it.
No, I'm gonna wear it forever. Back off.
Okay.
Tell us you all the feels.
Louise wants that friendship bracelet, but Bob says,
Not a lanyard. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
okay.
Mhm.
But you know what? You said that friendship bracelets were stupid. So,
No, friendship bracelets are better than lanyards.
oh my God. But like a lanyard on your backpack, it just lives there. And that's so cool. And I think I had glow in the dark lanyard stuff.
For all of your can't see in the dark lanyard needs.
So she takes this friendship bracelet because little softy Louise really wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Bob's is so good with continuity. I never see this bracelet again. Do you see this bracelet anywhere?
Is it in these end credits?
Oh, no, I'm not trying to trick you.
Oh, I thought you were tricking me.
No.
No, maybe. I don't know. We'll have
I
to
don't
keep
know.
an eye out for it.
All right. And then we go to the credits. What do we see? What do we hear?
Okay, so we are in the standard kitchen sequence.
Mhm.
Bob, Louise, and Tina are preparing burgers. But Bob is dressed, quote unquote, interestingly.
I mean, I'm just going to give it away.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
big reveal in the episode, Gene completes his garbage outfit, and Bob, just like a lovely moment, is like, actually, it's pretty nice. Like, get me something. So this is Gene's curated garbage outfit for Bob. And let me tell you, Gene did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, we've got kind of a sleeveless like a basketball jersey, I guess. I guess
Yeah.
it's not sleeveless because they're all pretty much sleeveless.
Yeah.
It's a basketball jersey that's torn, kind of.
Yeah,
It's-
it's not cut into a crop top. It's
It's torn
Torn.
into a crop top pretty much.
Like
with the number
little
40.
King-
Yeah.
Like little King Trash Mouth
Got to it.
nibbled. Yeah.
Yeah, or Ginny. She might have gotten hungry back there while she was waiting for Tina. With a 45 on it. But we also talk about continuity. Skylar.
We see Bob's unfinished tattoo
From the Questionauts episode. He's in his normal pants, which maybe is his lazy pants. We can't tell from this.
No, those are his chef pants
Okay.
because his lazy pants are way too long for him.
Got it. Mm-hmm. He's got one boot on, the boot that Gene brought in earlier in the episode that did not have a pair. So he's barefoot on the other foot.
Is that barefoot or does he have one of those little socks that I wear that I always lose?
Oh, I can't tell. Do you want to get closer?
You're going to make me get up.
No. You've got a weighted blanket on right now.
But you could get up.
I don't feel like it.
Oh, come on.
Okay, let me go see. You got to vamp while I'm doing this.
No, just
Yes.
cut it. I will vamp. I think add cowboy boots to anyone, any outfit, and
Okay, I'm back.
you've got a million points.
Good vamping. Good vamping. There is a little tiny sock. So
Those socks really annoy me, even though I wear them.
well, they're hard to wear unless you're wearing them in shoes.
Yeah.
And they always come off because they're barely on you. They're barely hanging onto your heel.
They always slip off my heels.
But I get it. Maybe Bob doesn't want to walk on that disgusing kitchen mat.
Probably
barefoot.
because it was Jean's turn to clean it.
Yeah.
No.
Um,
So we'll talk about the music in a second, but this visual reveal. Normally in the credits, you kind of have to wait and see for the reveal. This is right in your face, and I thought it was just hysterical.
I agree so much, especially with the music, as we were just about to talk about, which is kind of like a spy thriller. It's from the episode. There's like a certain montage or something of like spy stuff going on, and this is the music from it.
But what is the spy music originally from the what they're parroting, which is the da-na-na?
That's Mission Impossible. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'd
so
say
it's-
it's kind of Mission Impossible-esque.
Okay.
Sure.
Now, I misread this yesterday when we were watching. I heard farts, so my mind went to Gene's keyboard. It's not Gene's keyboard. Tell us about the farts that are in the music.
Well, we haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, we have.
We have?
They're there. Yeah, let's listen.
There was a fart already?
Yeah.
I don't think there was.
Okay, can we bet something? Because I know I'm right.
I'm not really a jewelry person.
You don't have to wear it.
No, I'm gonna wear it forever. Back off.
You're right. There were a couple fart noises. But what that is from Troop 257's handshake,
The
Which
pull
is-
the finger fart.
which is how they reveal the mole in the episode.
Great reveal, great plant and payoff in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Very satisfying, I thought.
So it is a fart noise, but it's just a fart noise you make with your mouth.
Yeah, but I just assumed because we do have a lot of fart noise. This is like when I die
Oh, I wonder where this is going.
and my work is shown to our grandkids.
You want me to make fart noises?
No, they're going to be like, so she's studying fart noises in the end of an episode? Anyway, I was just going to say there are a lot of fart noises in the end credits. They belong to Gene's keyboard, but not this time.
True. But he was probably very inspired by the fart noises that were going on around him and maybe
Mm-hmm.
kind of worked them in to his own music.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he already had fart noises.
Yeah. I don't think he's opposed to making the fart noises with his mouth, though.
Oh, yeah. Like recording them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue on with these end credits.
Got Bob's butt scratch. Oh, a double butt scratch.
Louise just got the burger from Bob. Linda's making her appearance in the service window.
Whoa. Those farts. Wow. That's a lot of farts at the end there.
That's why I just let it play through, because even though our listeners can't see what's going on while we're listening to that, there were a lot of very enjoyable farts happening.
They were skillfully and masterfully layered.
Mm-hmm.
crescendoed.
Mm-hmm. Biscuit's leaving. Biscuit has had enough of the fart talk.
This dog does not fart.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not a farty dog.
Biscuit, we've had him for 4 years now, and I'd say he has farted maybe once a year.
He farts once a year,
Yeah.
and we know it.
Yeah, but when he does it, you know he did
it.
Yeah, and he looks guilty too.
It's so rare, though. I always have to say, Max, did you fart? And he goes, no.
I said I would admit it. I'd take credit.
Mm-hmm. Very Gene.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a whole other action sequence we need to discuss in these credits.
Okay, so typically we get Gene coming in from the right side of the screen in his burger costume, just kind of walking by. Gene does make an appearance, but tell us what happens. What is he wearing? What is he doing?
Gene is in his garbage ensemble. He's got his broken Lady Liberty headband. Does he have his sunglasses on?
He doesn't have the sunglasses on in this, but
okay.
in the end of the episode, he's wearing 2002 New Year's sunglasses.
So he has his garbage outfit on, and he approaches his dad with what looks like a hat. And Bob looks at him, graciously accepts the hat, and puts it on, and we see that it's kind of like this knit.
It's like one of those winter hats that has like the flaps on the side that cover your ears.
But crazy colors.
I don't know what those hats are called. Do you?
Mm-mm.
Flappity snappities is what I think they're called.
Okay.
Because you can snap out the ear things, or you can snap them back up with
you
a button.
can?
I'm making this up. This isn't
trademark
real.
it.
This isn't real. Okay, I'm going to trademark flappity snappities.
Does Bob hesitate before he puts it on, or he's just like, yeah, give me that hat?
I think Bob is like, bring me anything. I love this fashion. And I think Gene hands it to him, and Bob looks at it and he goes, oh, okay, sure.
Thanks,
Put it on my head. I don't want to miss a beat while I...
This is a very dangly thing from the back.
Yeah. It's like it's like a young girl's hat.
I could see regular size Rudy wearing it.
You're right. It's not, I don't want to say it's a girl's. It could be any kid's hat.
Okay, so I went on this whole professing my love for Bob last episode. Come on. Father of the Year?
He's the father of the year.
Yeah.
I love Bob. He's just great.
He just has to go. If he tried to go against the current of his family, his life would be chaos. He's just learned to accept them for all their weirdness and quirks. And there's a life lesson there.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
He always does the little like, oh God, or like Gene, Louise. But he's always like, those are my kids. Love them. Love them.
Do we wish Linda were blonde in the window?
I kind of okay. Let's talk a little highlights, lowlights. I think that's a low light. I think Linda should be blonde in the window.
Wait, this is a direct continuation though, because it's after his garbage reveal, which means Linda's hair.
Was she back to brunette?
She's back to brunette.
Okay, then that's fair. This did happen right after the episode took place, so Linda can't have her hair if he's gonna be in his outfit.
Would it be funny if she was in like a World War II nurse outfit?
Because of her little like role play?
Yeah.
That would be funny, but I think it might confuse certain people.
Yeah, okay.
The highlight is Bob's outfit. The highlight is, we're showing Bob's lower back, so the tattoo has to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the end credits, they're not going to miss that. I like Louise and Tina playing the straight men in this.
Yes.
In these end credits, like they're not reacting. They're like, yeah, that's my dad. He's doing his thing.
That's my brother.
Yeah, and that's my brother. And it's like, we're working. Whereas normally Bob's like the straight man.
Is this like the equivalent to like some children bring home like really shitty art and you have to pretend to like it? Like,
no, because I think Bob really likes it.
Why does Bob like this?
I think it comes back to his lazy sweatpants. Like he likes like just like worn clothes, like broken in clothes I just think he likes it.
Okay.
I don't think he's a fashion guy. I don't think he cares that it's maybe old and tattered. I think there's a certain feel for clothes that are old and tattered that you can't get with new clothes.
I like it.
Now, the smell, I don't know if they smell or not, so I can't say.
And then
I can't say for how sanitary it is for the customers in the restaurant.
Exactly. Maybe this is just a family dinner.
Gene's so greasy in his clothes. His
not
garbage
greasy,
clothes.
like
he is. There's like
dirty.
pit stains in his sweatshirt.
Low light, Do I want one more thing? I don't know, because the music adds a lot.
Yeah, and then at the very end, you get the Troop 257 chant too, and they really go all out with those raspberries, those fart noises, and I love it.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think it's missing anything.
Should we score on then?
Yeah.
We score on a scale of 1 to 10 H's at the end of Tina's Skylar, I'm kicking it over to you.
This is a hardcore hot garbage 10.
I am with you on the heart and the hot garbage 10. It's simple enough, but with just enough of stuff to like get you laughing through the end credits. And man, those fart noises really ramp up.
They really ramp up. The Gene, is this correct? Gene and Bob don't get a lot of bonding moments. Linda and Gene are really just like, they have their bath time ritual. That sounded weird. It's like they're
a lot of Linda and Gene stuff sounds weird, so that's
okay. So I love that they get a bonding moment. Anytime Bob isn't the straight man in the credits, the reveal, I just cackled.
Yeah. It usually gets a win for me.
And then the Mission Impossible music plays back to the undercover situation. I think it's chef's kiss.
I agree. Bob as a chef kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those are the end credits to Tina, Tailor Soldier Spy. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Bob's Credits. What else do you have to do? Leave us a review. A good one. 5 stars.
You can't bribe people.
Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Don't leave us a
There are
bad
no
review.
rules in Bob's Credits.
We don't want bad reviews. Leave us a good one.
And then check us out on Patreon if you want your name to be turned into a burger pun and you want some extra episodes.
And as I said, come join our Discord community that we're growing.
You have to sign up for Patreon to be part of the Discord.
Yes, once you sign up for one of the higher tiers, you'll be a member, and we'll have chats on there. We'll have weekly chats and stuff. We're slowly growing over there, and it'll be such a fun community to have. So
it's like one of our followers on Instagram said this beautiful thing that really moved me, that Bob's fandom is kind of like a big neighborhood, and we're all part of the neighborhood. This is going to be like a fun neighborhood community.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
I'm going to say, stay garbagey.
Oh, I like that.
You're tacky and I hate you.
You're tacky and I hate you.
Name that movie.
School of Rock. Oh, Skylar got one in there.
My hip hurts.
Gonna keep that in.